Your smile still lives inside my phone, frozen in those memories. Late night drives and laughing eyes, back when love came easily. I scroll through every picture with shaking hands tonight, trying to erase forever from the glow of this old light. Every photo tells a story of a love that felt so real. Now every captured moment only reminds me how I feel. Delete our photos, but I can't delete the pain. Every picture disappears, but your memory still remains. I press the button slowly while tears fall down my face, trying to move on somehow from the love I can't replace. And no matter what I do, I still see me and you when I delete our photos. There's one where you were holding me underneath the summer rain, and one where we looked so alive before goodbye and pain. I never thought forever could fit inside a screen. Now forever's just a folder of what we used to be. I keep stopping every minute before I let one go, because losing all these memories feels like losing you twice more. Delete our photos, one by one they fade away, but every empty space they leave still hurts me every day. You moved on so easily, like our love meant nothing new, while I'm still here breaking down at pictures of me and you. And even if they're gone, my lonely heart holds on. After I delete our photos, maybe healing starts with letting go of everything we were. But how do I erase the moments that once felt so sure? You can clear a memory card, but not a broken soul. Some love stay forever, even after losing all control. Delete our photos, now the screen is cold and black, but no deleted memory can never bring you back. I thought removing every trace would help me finally heal, but the hardest thing to delete is the way you made me feel. Now every tear still shows. I can delete our photos, but never let you go. The pictures disappear tonight, but your ghost still stays in my mind. I found your picture in my drawer, hidden underneath old dreams. The smile we shared feels far away, like nothing's what it seems. I try to throw the past away, but my hands just couldn't move, 'cause every little memory still leads me back to you. Time keeps telling me to heal, but my heart still feels the worst. Some goodbyes don't fade with time, and memories still hurt. Keep pretending I'm alright, but deep inside I know some hearts never truly heal after letting go. And no matter where life goes, the pain still returns first, because memories still hurt. Your voice still lives inside my mind, like a song I can't escape. And every place we used to go still carries your name. I see you in the little things, the coffee shops, the midnight drives. Funny how a broken love can still feel so alive. You moved on so easily while I'm trapped in yesterday, trying to survive the ghost of the love that slipped away. Memories still hurt, a shattered glass beneath my feet. Every moment we once treasured now cuts incredibly deep. I wish I could forget your touch, forget the way you smiled, but loving you completely destroyed me for a while. And every tear I cried tonight only proves what's true. Memories still hurt because they still hold you. Maybe one day I'll stop looking for your shadow in the crowd. Maybe someday your name won't hurt when spoken out loud. But tonight your absence fills every corner of this heart, and missing you this deeply is tearing me apart. Memories still hurt even after all this time. The world keeps moving forward, but your ghost still stays in mine. I lost more than a lover, I lost the best of me too. Now every broken memory feels like reliving you. And no matter how I heal or how far I search, when truth remains forever, memories still hurt. Some love stories never really end, they just become memories that still hurt. The nights feel longer lately since you walked out of my life. I still reach for my phone sometimes in the middle of the night, hoping I might hear you say everything will be alright. But silence answers every time and leaves me here to cry. Your words used to calm the storms inside my restless mind. Now all I have are echoes of a love I left behind. I'm missing your voice, the way you softly said my name, like somehow hearing you could heal all of this pain. Now the quiet feels so heavy, and this lonely room destroys every piece of me tonight, because I'm missing your voice. I replay old voicemails just to hear you breathe again. every little laugh you had still feels so innocent. You used to tell me forever, like forever wouldn't end. Now forever is just distance between lovers and old friends. I never knew a goodbye could leave this much behind. A heart still full of love and no peace left to find. I'm missing your voice, like the earth misses the rain, like an empty melody, still searching for a name. I would give away tomorrow just to hear you one more time, but memories can't hold me the way your words did mine. Maybe somewhere you still think of me when the midnight sky appears. Maybe you still feel my absence in your quietest tears. But if you've already forgotten everything we used to be, then why does every little silence still sound like losing me? I'm missing your voice more than I can even say, because losing how you loved me took the light from every day. Now the stars don't feel as beautiful, and mornings bring no joy. I'm just a broken heart still listening, missing your voice. If I could hear you one last time, maybe this heart of mine would finally stop breaking. I gave you all my mornings and every sleepless night. Stayed beside your darkness, trying to be your light. I canceled all my dreams just to help you make it through. Now all I have are memories and time wasted on you. I kept believing someday you would love me like I did, but every tear I cried for you was another truth you hid. All the time wasted on you, all the love you never knew. I was building us forever while you were breaking me in two. Every promise turned to smoke, every always was untrue. Now my lonely heart keeps counting all the time wasted on you. You said I was your safe place, your home when life went wrong, but you only needed shelter, you were never staying long. I carried all your burdens while mine slowly fell apart. You walked away so easily, still holding half my heart. Now your shadow fills the silence, and your goodbye still burns. Funny how the one who hurts you is the one your soul still yearns. All the time wasted on you, every scar you led me to. I kept fighting for a future you already walked out of. I was lost wasted on you. If I could turn back every second, I would still choose your name, even knowing in the end you'd leave me here in pain. That's the cruelest part of loving someone who never loved you too. You lose yourself completely for somebody passing through. All the time wasted on you still feels precious somehow too. Because the girl I was before you never loved the way I do. Now the clock keeps moving forward, but my heart is stuck on you, trying to heal from all the pieces and the time wasted on you. The days we had are gone now, but the hurt still feels brand new. And every minute left behind feels like time wasted on you. I still hear your footsteps in the hallway late at night. Still leave a space beside me like you might come home alright. Your picture on the table gathers dust beside the rain. But the hardest thing to live with is you forgot my name. I gave you every heartbeat, every dream I had to lose. Now I'm just a faded memory you don't even choose. You forgot my name, like I never held your trembling hands, like I never stayed through every storm, trying hard to understand. You forgot the fire that once burned between our souls. Now I'm standing in the ashes, holding pieces, losing hope. And it kills me every day, knowing love can fade away. You forgot my name. I remember all your secrets, every scar beneath your smile. I carried all your broken parts and loved you all the while. But strangers pass me easier than your eyes do now. You look at me like someone you don't remember. How was I only temporary, just a shadow in your light? Why am I still missing you when you erased me overnight? You forgot my name, like I never kissed your crying face, like I never fought 1,000 wars just to keep my place. You forgot forever, like the promises were smoke. Now your silence cuts much deeper than the cruelest words you spoke. And it tears my heart apart, watching memories fall apart. You forgot my I still remember yours. Every letter feels like heartbreak. Every memory still pours. You moved on so easy while I drown inside the pain. I lost the one I loved the most. The day you forgot my name. You forgot my name, but my heart still calls yours in the There's love no more. The flowers by the window have slowly lost their bloom, just like the love we promised inside this quiet room. You barely even touch me, you barely say my name. Two hearts can stay together and still not feel the same. I saw the distance growing in every look you gave, but I kept holding on to us while you drifted away. There's love no more, just silence where your heart once was. No late night talks, no holding hands, no feeling close enough. We became strangers slowly while standing face to face. Now all that's left between us is emptiness and pain, and it hurts more than before, knowing there's love no more. I still remember laughing till the sunrise filled the sky, back when forever sounded real and tears were hard to find. Now your goodbye lives in me like thunder in my chest. Funny how the one you love can hurt you the best. You walked away so quietly, like we were never true. But every broken part of me still belongs to you. There's love no more, only memories in the dark, pictures of a happier time before you broke my heart. I keep replaying every word, hoping I missed a sign, but forever slipped away right before my eyes. And now I'm left here keeping score of why there's love no more. Maybe we held on too long after the feelings died. Maybe love was disappearing while we were busy trying. But I would have stayed forever, even through the pain, while you were already halfway gone. Before you walked away, there's love no more, but my heart still calls your name, still waits for you at midnight, though nothing feels the same. I gave you every part of me, you left me cold and torn. Now I'm learning how to live where loved ones lived before, and every tear reminds me more. There's love no more. fire's gone, the room feels cold, and so does my soul. The hallway light still flickers like the nights you used to stay. I still turn around sometimes, thinking you'll walk my way. Your jacket's hanging by the door, like you never really left. But this house feels like a graveyard now, of love and deep regrets. I never knew the quiet could hurt this much somehow, until your shadow disappeared and I'm alone now. I'm missing your shadow, following close beside me, missing the way your presence made this broken world feel easy. Now every street feels empty, every midnight feels cold. I never thought I'd miss even your shadow after letting go. I see you in the sunsets and every passing car, and strangers walking past me who look a little like you are. I still leave space beside me without meaning to. Funny how my lonely heart still makes room for you. Your memory moves through silence like a ghost I can't outrun, because some people leave your life but never leave your soul undone. And I'm missing your shadow, the outline of your frame, the way you stood beside me and softly said my name. Now the nights feel endless and the stars don't glow. I lost more than your love, I lost your shadow. Maybe somewhere under the same moon you think of me sometimes. Maybe your heart still carries pieces you left behind. But if you've truly moved on, why do I still feel you near? Like your shadow still surrounds me. Whenever darkness appears, I'm missing your shadow more than words can ever say, because losing you completely took the light from every day. I still search the crowded places, hoping somehow you will show. But all I ever find now is the memory of your shadow and a heart that can't let go. You're gone, but your shadow still lives here inside my lonely soul. You broke my soul. I used to see the sunrise with hope inside my eyes. Now every morning feels the same, just another dark goodbye. You came into my lonely world and taught my heart to glow. But the one who gave me life again was the one who broke my soul. I trusted every promise, every I'll never leave. Now your memory is the only thing still holding on to me. You broke my soul like thunder breaking through the night. Took all the love I gave to you and left without a fight. Now I'm drowning in the silence where your voice used to belong. You didn't just break my heart, you broke my soul. I still keep your old letters hidden underneath my bed, reading all the words you wrote that now feel cold and dead. You said we'd last forever, now forever feels so cruel, because losing you completely turned my world into ruins. And every song reminds me of the love we used to know. Funny how somebody's leaving can destroy your soul. You broke my soul like shattered glass beneath my feet. Every piece still carries pain, every memory cuts deep. I still reach for your shadow even though you're long gone. You didn't just leave me crying, you broke my soul. Maybe someday I'll smile again, maybe someday I'll heal. But tonight the scars are open, tonight the hurt is real. I gave you all the best of me, the parts I couldn't hide. Now all that's left inside my chest is emptiness tonight. You broke my soul, and I don't know who I am without your arms around me, without your gentle hands. The world keeps turning slowly, but my heart can't move alone, because the day you said goodbye, you broke my soul. Some people even take your smile. You left and took my whole life. You broke my soul. I used to know where I was going before you came into my life. Had dreams lighting up the distance like stars in the night sky. But somewhere between loving you and trying not to fall, I slowly gave up pieces of myself till nothing felt like home at all. Now every road feels empty, every step feels strange. I'm standing in the ruins of everything that changed. I lost my way the moment you walked away from me. Now every path feels broken, every future hard to see. I built my world around your love. Now I don't know where to go. I'm just a lonely lonely soul wandering after losing what I love the most. And every night I pray to somehow find my way. Your memory follows closely like shadows in the rain, and every little thing reminds me of the way you said my name. I still hear your laughter sometimes inside this silent room. Funny how a love once beautiful can leave so much gloom. I try to heal by moving on, but my heart stays behind, still searching through the darkness for peace it cannot find. I lost my way, trying to hold on to you while you were already drifting far from what we knew. I kept believing forever, while forever slowly died. Now all I have are tears and roads with no you by my side. And no matter where I stay, I still feel lost today. Maybe someday I'll rediscover the person I used to be, before heartbreak turned my hopeful heart into shattered memories. But tonight I'm still falling through the silence and the pain, trying to find a reason to believe in love again. I lost my way, but your ghost still leads my heart through every sleepless midnight since we fell apart. I never feared the future until you said goodbye. Now every dream feels farther, every hope too hard to find. And until my skies turn gray, I'll be searching for my way. You left and took the map to my heart with you. Since I lost your touch, your side of the bed feels colder than it ever did before. The silence in this empty room keeps knocking at my door. I still wear the sweater you left hanging by the stairs, trying to feel your warmth again, but you're no longer there. You used to hold me like I was all you'd ever need. Now your hands feel far away, like a memory leaving me. I lost your touch, and everything began to fall apart. Your fingertips once healed the pain, now they only haunt my heart. I miss the way you pulled me close, like you never let me go. Now I reach into the darkness, feeling more alone since I lost your touch. You stopped kissing me slowly, stop saying my name. We were standing in the same house, but nothing felt the same. I should have seen the distance growing in your eyes, but love can make a blind heart believe beautiful lies. days, each night, I still remember your heartbeat resting softly next to mine. Now all I have are echoes and the ghost of better times since I lost your touch. Maybe someone else is holding the hands that once held me. Maybe someone else is hearing the words I used to need. And that thought keeps breaking pieces of what's left inside my chest. Because loving you completely still hurts me the best. I lost your touch, and nothing feels alive the same. The world keeps moving forward, but I'm frozen in the pain. I give every broken part of me for one last night with us, but forever slipped away the moment I lost your touch. Now your memory is all I feel, and your absence feels too real. The clock keeps striking midnight, but sleep won't come tonight. Your memory fills the darkness like a fading city light. I stare outside my window while the rain falls from the skies, trying hard to hide the pain behind these midnight sad cries. You left without a warning, just silence in your place. Now loneliness is all I touch, where once I held your face. Midnight sad cries echo through this broken heart of mine. Every tear falls like a confession. I still need you all the time. The moonlight sees me falling while the whole world sleeps tonight, and nobody hears the sorrow of my midnight sad cries. Your pictures on my bedroom floor are soaked with all my tears. I still replay your goodbye inside my mind for years. You promised me forever, now forever pass me by, and every lonely heartbeat turns into another cry. I keep reaching for your shadow, though I know you're really gone. Funny how love leaves scars behind long after love moves on. Midnight sad cries keep me awake until the dawn. I whisper your name softly, but the answer never comes. I would trade the rest of my life goes quiet, but my heart still cries for you through every midnight. I still do. I believed every promise, every word you used to say. Thought your arms were my forever, thought your heart would always stay. I gave you all my secrets, all the pieces of my soul. Never knew the one I trusted would leave me this alone. Now the nights feel colder and your memory still burns. Some lessons come through heartbreak and some scars never turn. Trust was broken like glass beneath the rain. One lie was all it took to leave my heart in pain. You smiled while slowly tearing everything we built apart. Now I'm standing in the ruins of a shattered heart. And no matter how I try, I still break down inside, because trust was broken. I remember all the moments you looked deep into my eyes. Funny how love sounds beautiful right before goodbye. You held my hand in public, but let me fall alone. And now the love I thought was honest feels colder than stone. I keep blaming myself for believing every word, but the deepest kind of heartbreak comes from love once deserved. Trust was broken and the damage still remains. I hear your name like thunder inside my pouring rain. You moved on without looking while I'm drowning in the past, trying to save a love that was never meant to last. And every tear I cry is another last goodbye, because trust was broken. Maybe one day you'll remember the heart you threw away. Maybe guilt will find you when the nights turn cold and gray. But even if you come back begging me for one more start, some broken things stay broken, especially the heart. Trust was broken and forever changed my soul. Now every time I love someone, I feel losing control. You taught me love can disappear even when it feels so true. And now I carry all this pain because of loving you. And though I still miss your touch, someone's just hurt too much since trust was broken. You broke more than promises that day. You broke the part of me that used to stay. walking away slow. You stood beside the doorway with tears inside your eyes. Neither one could find the words to stop the last goodbye. The silence felt so heavy, like snow before it falls, and every second breaking us felt like losing all. I wanted you to hold me, wanted you to stay, but love was already fading while we searched for words to say. Walking away slow, like our hearts were scared to leave, holding on to broken pieces neither one could keep. Every step felt painful, like letting go of hope. Two souls turning strangers, walking away slow. I watched your shadow disappear down that empty street. The sound of your footsteps fading still echoes inside me. I almost ran to stop you, almost called your name, but some loves die quietly without someone to blame. Now the nights feel endless and the memories won't go. Funny how forever ends by walking away slow, walking away slow, while the rain fell from the sky, trying hard to hide the heartbreak burning in our eyes. We loved with all we had once, but somehow lost control. Now we're just two broken hearts, walking away slow. Maybe in another lifetime we would've stayed the same. Maybe love just wasn't strong enough to survive the pain. But I'll always remember the way you looked that night, like leaving hurt you just as much as losing you hurt mine. Walking away slow, still replaying in my mind, like a movie I keep watching, though it breaks me every time. I never feared the silence until you let me go. Now all that's left between us is walking away slow. No screaming, no goodbye, just two hearts fading into the night, walking away slow. The room feels colder than winter since you walked out that door. Your picture's still beside me, but you don't call anymore. I keep staring at my phone screen, waiting for your name to light, but all I hear is silence, no phone calls tonight. I used to fall asleep listening to your voice. Now loneliness is all I have after losing my choice. No phone calls tonight, no I miss you, no goodbye. replaying memories like they might make things right. But love sounds so far away with no phone calls tonight. I remember all the midnight talks about forever and our dreams. Now forever feels so broken. Nothing's how it seemed. You promised you would stay here through every wrong and right. Now I'm left alone with heartbreak and no phone calls tonight. Every second feels heavier, every breath hurts more. Funny how one person leaving can change what life is for. No phone calls tonight, no soft whisper of my name, no reason left for hoping things will ever be the same. I would answer in a heartbeat, even after all the fights. But heaven feels unreachable with no phone calls tonight. Maybe your new world is brighter, maybe you sleep peacefully while I'm awake at 3 a.m. begging memories to leave. I almost dialed your number just to hear you breathe again. But pride and pain together stop my shaking hands. No phone calls tonight, just this lonely heart of mine, still searching through the darkness for the love I left behind. I never feared the silence until you left my life. Now every night feels endless with no phone calls tonight. The ringtone never breaks the dark, just silence and a broken heart. You said you'd never leave me on those cold November nights. Held my shaking hand so tightly and looked into my eyes. You painted dreams around us like they never fall apart. But broken promises last forever once they reach the heart. Now your voice is just an echo floating through my empty room. And every word you swore to me still blooms like dying flowers do. Broken promises last forever, long after love is gone. They stay inside the lonely soul and whisper all night long. I can't forget your footsteps, I can learn to face the pain. But promises you broke so softly still follow me like rain. And even if I heal someday, your goodbye won't disappear. Because broken promises last forever. I remember how you told me we would never lose our way. Now I'm sitting with the silence of the things you didn't say. You moved on like nothing happened, like our love was never real. While I'm left with scars and memories that time refuses to heal. conversations like they might bring you back again, but every sentence only proves forever was pretend. Broken promises last forever, they don't fade with passing time. They become the hidden sadness behind every smile of mine. You swore that I was everything, now I'm someone you ignore, but the promises you shattered still lie bleeding on the floor. And every now my heart remembers things my mind tries to forget, because broken promises last forever. Maybe one day you'll miss me when the world grows cold and dark. Maybe then you'll finally feel the damage left inside my heart. But regret comes far too late for words already gone. Some apologies can't fix what love built for too long. Broken promises last forever, even after tears run dry. They become the quiet reason why some hearts forget to fly. I gave you every part of me, you gave me pain instead. Now your promises still haunt me like ghosts inside my head. And no matter where life takes me, one truth will remain: broken promises last forever, and so will this pain. You said forever once before, now forever hurts even more. I remember how you looked at me like I was all you'd ever need, back when our hearts were innocent, before I made you bleed. I let my anger speak too loud, ignored your silent tears. Now I'm alone with my regrets and all these wasted years. You try to hold us together while I pushed your heart away. Never thought the words I said would make you leave one day. I ruined our love with my pride and foolish ways. Now I replay every moment and every hurtful thing I'd say. You gave me all your patience, I gave you sleepless nights. Now I'm drowning in the guilt of losing you for life, and every tear falling from above reminds me I ruined our love. Your side of the bed feels empty, like a ghost lives there instead. I still hear your voice at midnight inside my broken head. I wish I held you closer the nights you needed me, but I was too blind to notice you were slowly leaving me. Now every memory hurts deeper, because I know the truth. The one who broke forever was me, not you. I ruined our love, and now your heart belongs elsewhere. because I ruined our love. If I could turn back time and listen when you cry, I'd hold you through the darkness instead of letting go with pride. The time keeps moving forward and you're already gone. Now I'm learning how regret can live inside a song. I ruined our love, and that truth tears me apart, because losing you forever left an emptiness in my heart. You were everything beautiful I just failed to see. Now I carry all the pain of what I used to be. And no matter where life goes, one truth still hurts the most. I ruined our love. You deserved a better version of me, and I realized it too late. The mornings feel so empty since you said goodbye. The sunlight through my window no longer warms my life. I still remember how your smile could heal my darkest days. Now I sit here in the silence, watching memories fade away. You used to light the world for me without even trying to. Now every little happiness only reminds me of you. I'm missing your sweet smile, the way you made my heart feel safe. Like all the pain inside my soul would slowly drift away. Now every night feels colder and every tear falls slow. I never knew a smile could be the hardest thing to let go. And after all this while, I'm still missing your sweet smile. I see your face in crowded streets and strangers passing by, and every laugh I hear somehow still sounds like you sometimes. I keep replaying old memories like songs I can't erase, trying to hold on to the light that once lived in your face. Funny how the smallest things can leave the deepest scars. Now your smile feels so distant, like forgotten stars. I'm missing your sweet smile, the one that pulled me close, the one that made forever feel like something we both chose. But forever slipped through our hands and disappeared somehow. Now all I have are lonely nights and tears I can't hide now. And every broken mile I keep missing your sweet smile. Maybe someone else now sees the light I used to know. Maybe someone else is standing where I once called home. And that thought keeps breaking pieces of what's left inside my chest, because losing you completely hurts deeper than the rest. I'm missing your sweet smile more than words could ever say, because the world became much darker the moment you walked away. I still carry all your laughter inside this heart of mine, and even if I heal someday, Some smiles stay forever, even after goodbye. I wasted all my tears on you. I stayed awake till morning, waiting for your call, believing every promise you'd never let me fall. But love turned into silence, and silence into fear. Now I'm sitting in the dark alone, with all these wasted tears. I gave you every heartbeat, every chance to make it right, but you kept walking farther, while I kept losing fights. I wasted all my tears on you, crying for a love untrue. Stayed through every lonely night while you found somebody new. Now my eyes are tired of raining, but my heart still hurts the same. I gave you all my love for free and got back only pain. I wasted all my tears on you. Your memory still lingers like smoke inside this room, and every little thought of us still blooms like dying flowers do. I should have seen you leaving in the coldness of your eyes, but love can make a broken soul believe beautiful lies. Now forever feels so empty, and every dream feels torn. Funny how the deepest love can leave you so alone. I wasted all my tears on you, every prayer and every bruise, trying hard to hold together something meant for me to lose. You moved on without looking back, like we were never real, while I'm still drowning in the hurt your goodbye made me feel. I wasted all my tears on you. Maybe someday I'll forgive myself for loving you this much, for letting your broken promises destroy my trust. But tonight your ghost still whispers through every lonely fear, and all that's left inside my soul are memories and tears. I wasted all my tears on you. Now there's nothing left to cry, just an empty heart still wondering why love has to die. I gave you every part of me, you let it disappear. Now all I have are shattered dreams and these wasted tears. Yes, I wasted all my tears on you. when love felt harmless, back before the lies. You made my world feel brighter, like pain could never touch. Now every memory burns me, because I love too much. I gave you all my trust and every piece of me. Never thought forever would become a tragedy. I wish I never loved you, never let you hold my heart, never built my dreams around someone who would tear them apart. Now every night feels colder and every breath feels wrong. I wish I never loved you, now that you are gone. Your voice still haunts the silence like a song I cannot end, and every little promise feels broken once again. I try to hate your memory, but my heart still says your name. Funny how the deepest love leaves the deepest pain. You moved on so easily, while I'm stuck in yesterday, trying to heal from everything you took when you walked away. I wish I never loved you, never let you get this close, because losing you completely hurts more than anyone knows. I would erase forever if it meant erasing you, but my heart still keeps the scars from loving you so true. And now I'm left alone, wishing I never loved. Maybe someday I'll stop crying, maybe someday I'll heal, but tonight your goodbye echoes too painful to feel real. I keep asking heaven why some love stories end this way, why the ones we love the most become the ones who walk away. I wish I never loved you, though a part of me still does, even after all the heartbreak and everything you've done. Because loving you was beautiful before it turned to pain. Now I'm standing in the storm, dancing slowly in the rain, with a heart that's still destroyed by the love I can't avoid. Wishing I never loved you. If I could go back in time, I'd still fall for you. Maybe that's what hurts the most. I still sleep on your side of the bed sometimes, still read our old texts late at night. Your picture's hiding in my drawer, but I know you don't miss me anymore. The coffee shop still knows my name, but hearing yours don't feel the same. You left like tears in pouring rain, and I'm the one still drowning in the pain. I thought forever meant a little longer, I thought our love was something stronger, but while I'm breaking piece by piece, you found somebody else so easily. You moved on fast, like I was never part of your past. Like all those nights, all those dreams meant less than they meant to me. I'm still holding on to memories we made while you're already giving your heart away. Tell me how you smile like nothing ever hurt while I'm still crying in the dark over us. You moved on fast, and I'm still stuck where you left my heart. Your laugh still echoes in my head like a ghost beside my empty bed. I try to hate you, try to heal, but losing you still feels too real. I heard you say you're happy now. I wish my chest knew how somehow, 'cause every song and every street still drags your shadow back to me. You said goodbye with cold eyes shining while my whole world was slowly dying. I gave you all the love I had, 'cause loving me was never enough to last. You moved on fast, like I forever never had a chance. Like all the promises you made were words the wind could take away. I'm still talking to the silence you left here, still wishing somehow you'd reappear. Tell me why your heart could leave so clean while mine still bleeds from everything. You moved on fast, but I still carry what we used to be. Maybe I loved you deeper than you loved me. Maybe that's why you're finally free. And maybe one day I'll stop missing your name, but tonight the hurt still feels the same. You moved on fast, and I'm learning how to breathe at last. Though every part of me still aches, I know someday this heart will change. But right now your goodbye still cuts so deep, and your memory won't let me sleep. You found a new beginning so easily, while I'm still lost in what we used to be. You moved on fast, and I'm still saying goodbye alone. You were still lying next to me, but your heart was out the door. Your smile turned into empty eyes, like you didn't feel us anymore. We still talk like lovers do, but something slowly changed. I kept trying to hold on tight while you drifted away. I didn't lose you in one night. You disappear little by little inside, and by the time you said goodbye, you had already left my life. You left first, long before you walked away. Before the tears, before the hurt, before the final day. I was still fighting for our love while you were already done. And now I'm breaking from the truth that I stayed after you left first. I remember begging you to talk while silence filled the room. You stopped reaching for my hand, stopped saying I love you too. I blame myself for all the change, thinking I was not enough. But love can't survive alone when only one heart holds on. Now every memory hurts the same, because I see the signs too late. picking up the shattered pieces of forever, and all the broken trust. You found peace in letting go, while I'm still haunted by your ghost. And every night it still hurts worse, knowing I loved you after you left first. You left first. I just didn't realize until it was too late. We don't fight like we used to do. Now there's just distance in this room. Your eyes avoid the ones I wear, like love already disappeared. The quiet hurts more than the lies, more than watching us slowly die. 'Cause every second without sound feels like my world crashing down. I miss the way we used to speak before forever turned so weak. Now every pause between our hearts feels like falling apart. Silence screams loud when love is breaking down. No words, no tears, no slammed doors, just emptiness all around. You stopped reaching for my hand before I could understand. And now the quiet screams somehow that you don't love me now. Your side of the bed stays cold at night. We barely even say goodnight. I still search for traces of us inside the fading dust. You used to hold me when I cried. Now I break down by myself at night, and every memory cuts so deep, like scars I'll always keep. I wish you'd tell me what went wrong instead of dragging this along. But silence says what words won't say, that your heart walked away. Silence screams loud through every lonely sound. I hear goodbye inside your touch, even when you're still around. You moved on without leaving yet, while I'm drowning in regret. And every breath just hurts somehow, because silence screams loud. Maybe love dies quietly without a final apology, just two hearts growing cold, too tired to hold on. And maybe that's the cruelest pain, watching love fade day by day without a single word to save what we became. Silence screams loud, now I hear it everywhere, in empty halls and sleepless nights, and all the